I
But no,
unfortunate timing on me to start the stream.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Hi everyone.
Thanks to me.
Relatively on time for us. We normally start around 8 o'clock.
Right, you know what time it is.
Playoffs time.
Playoffs? You kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
I just hope we can win a game.
You're quite right.
This is the last few games, the playoffs.
Yeah, for the season
over to Michael and Tyler.
Yes. Because EFL is really, really cruel. They have us playing on separate days.
I've just seen.
We can't.
Ryan, I've just seen how you've titled your stream.
Yep. It's lonely down here.
What have you titled
to get this show on the road.
It's lonely down here.
Is it 2 legs?
It's an implicit.
Two legs semi-final, and then one in the final. We did this last season.
Final in Wembley.
God, you loaded in quick there, Michael, for the kickoff.
Yeah.
To be fair, he's been in for a while.
Yeah. The title is an implicit endorsement of Cheltenham to go up.
The game.
Oh, I'm going to stay quiet for a second. Because,
you've joined.
Yeah, you've.
Oh, here we go.
Get in.
There we go.
You see, Steve, when I do that, I shut up from the start. Not, I'm going to shut up because something might have happened.
Yep. But it was positive.
Is it too early to park the bus?
Yes. Very much yes. Also, it's the first leg, so it's not that you've got 90 minutes, you've got 180.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great assist by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's a quality pass to McAtee.
Someone's blocked it, unless we're waiting on Michael. No, we're waiting on Michael. That's fine.
Right, I'm just running to the toilet, and I'll be back.
Okay.
Don't die, South.
Don't fall down it.
Yeah.
And don't miss.
I don't know.
Again.
That's why he had the wet leg that time he hugged me.
I've bumped up to extended highlights for my audience because the playoffs needed that little bit of extra attention.
Oh yeah. Good interception. Another.
That was a terrible touch.
That was. Yeah.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Taylor, Jesus Christ.
Someone checked Ellis Taylor's bank account.
Yeah.
Like,
funny enough, he is one of...
RTS scored that goal on my end.
So is it weird to say that Taylor's one of 3 players who aren't on loan at Cheltenham right now?
That's about right.
I would expect one of my loan players to do something like that. Let's go for a demand more.
That sounds like an iffy shout from the Cheltenham manager.
Yeah, some of them just didn't hear me.
Not a whole lot happening right now.
No, for extended highlights, it's very much a nothing game.
Charger.
Sunderland, however, do have the ball.
Sure. Okay, I'll do it at half time.
Fucking hiccups.
Thrilling.
Oh my god, it's a highlight.
Even though it's
It's just really not where you want to see a highlight start from.
I will have to be a wall until half time because there's something I need to take care of. If that's okay with you guys?
Oh dear.
Oh, penalty. Great. Be right back, guys.
Okay.
Roger that.
Oh no.
Save it, save it, save it, save it, save it. That's done!
Got it!
He saved the second
God.
one!
No way. he had to leave at that moment, didn't he?
I know, right? Of all the times to disappear. Not when there was fuck all happening for 30 minutes straight.
Oh,
Good
no.
defense on that. Really good
Never
defense on
mind.
that one.
Never mind.
See, they did the very interesting tactic of making a offside trap into a diamond. I am not sure where the centre backs were going.
Yeah. Everyone was in the passing lanes and forgot that, you know, there's a goal there. Like, that's the ultimate key.
Who
You
plays
go
the
for the
left?
pass to try and get it towards the goal.
Who plays the left centre back for Cheltenham?
I couldn't tell you who plays the right back, centre back.
That is fair enough.
Right,
It's in Bete and May, and one of them decided to mark the other one's guy, and then the other one was like, "Well, who do I mark now?" Leaving
Bete's left side.
Embleton.
Just be like, well, I'm in the clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah,
wasn't there
Bete's left
supposed to
side.
be? Wasn't there supposed to be a centre back here?
Uh,
Yeah, it was, to me, entirely in Bete's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone else got waiting for next highlight?
Michael.
Yeah, it's half
Yeah,
time.
it's Michael has to go.
So wouldn't it be funny if, when Baldur's Gate 3 came out, we made one of the party characters Sava, and just like lobbed
A
bombs
what?
at him?
I'm
Hey, why?
fully down for this plan. You should
What
know
have I
why,
ever
Sav.
done wrong?
I went through my Twitch clips, like all of them, and there was one where I was playing Divinity, and I tried to help it was the original Divinity, it's like the first one, and I was trying to help a small village like defense force stave off an attack against some, I think, orcs. And I was like, cool, okay, we're on the sides lands as this battle's going on. Let me throw like a grenade of poison gas not grenade, a barrel of poison gas over there. Having never done it before, and I was not expecting the size of the cloud. That fight was over. No one won.
No winners, only losers.
Right.
I
Apologies,
may have
guys.
started the. You've missed a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, we're 2-1 down, but I'm guessing
Save
we
the
could.
penalty.
It is 2-1 down, but it is not because of the penalty.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're kidding me.
You saved the penalty, and then Bete fell asleep.
No,
Yeah.
like, is that immediately?
Not even
after?
during the same highlight.
Yeah,
It wasn't
was
even
the
during the
next
same
highlight.
highlight. It was. Yeah.
Damn. Right, I'm ready to kick.
It was.
Why is it? Start the second half.
Come on, Mike.
Let's go.
Big second half, guys.
Yeah.
Actually, if I can find it, I will send it to the group.
The ball control's just not up to scratch here.
You can tell it's a League One game, not a Championship game.
Dave Collins.
So, if Michael gets through to the final, and Tyler does, that'll be a boss final, that.
But in
Sav?
two different
That would be-
leagues.
Sav,
It will be two different finals.
Sav, you know Tyler's been playing in the Championship all season.
Yeah.
And you know that we've been playing in League One all season.
Have you ever questioned how? Have you never questioned how me and you have not played this season?
No, I've never questioned
Boys, come on, boys.
Maybe you should.
I do like the idea of like the playoff final just being a 4-way match between the winners of playoffs in like Premier or Championship, League One, League Two, and Vanarama National.
Right.
The 4-way match, multi-ball. Just see what happens.
Just forget about the mass stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think we can do that.
You just can't.
Yeah. I've been trying to forget about you for years, mate.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, that was actually genuinely really mean.
I mean, I don't blame you,
That
Brian.
was too far. I love you, Sam.
I felt the recoil on that one, Ryan. That was just like brutal as fuck. Jesus.
I'm sorry, Sam. Love you.
Love you too, Taylor.
That's pretty good.
Valid.
Did you say something right?
Don't worry about it.
See, I don't know if it's on purpose or not.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's absolutely.
Because I've got so many questions if that's on purpose.
It's not on purpose.
I'm not sure I believe you.
Right. Let's come All players are not happy. Alfie May's stinking up the joints, but I haven't got a replacement striker to bring on unless I do this. I mean, it all started great, didn't it? A goal in the first minute, and then got my hopes up for a tiny bit.
Did you change your tactics much after you scored?
Not really. I left it the same. I guess I conceded a much expected equaliser, and then as the first half grew into it, so did Sunderland. They are passing it a lot more comfortably than my team is.
I would make the argument that Sunderland should be in the automatic spots anyway, just like the quality of the team.
Yeah.
Boys, I've got to jump out the session a minute. I'm going to do something.
Okay.
But I'll be back.
You don't have
Like
to jump out for it.
Like, just like
I've just got to fully jump out a minute.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll be back.
See you soon.
Bye, bye.
Copy that.
Okay.
I wonder what that'll be all about. He's probably having his internet off and on again. That kind of thing.
Probably.
Yeah, that's it. It's got to be something to do with internet or like power.
Go on, Armstrong. Beat him. Get him there.
That's win that. Fucking hell,
Yeah.
The keeper's having a horror show here.
McAtee's tired. Ever since he's come back from his injury, he's not played a full 90.
He didn't have that much stamina to begin with.
No.
I don't think.
Come on. An equaliser here, please. Oh, lucky.
That should have been a pass out wide.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yep, no glare.
Looked in for me. It's not. There we are.
Thank you.
Oh, the only player who can have his head held up high from today's game so far is the goalkeeper because he saved the penalty. Other than that, it's not been good from this team. We are a little bit out of our depth.
It's a rough team to be going against, like.
Yeah, like of the teams that you wanted in this playoff, this was not one of them.
No.
Yeah. And Ipswich was also not one of them.
Yeah. They went on a mad run of form towards the end of the season, didn't they?
Yep.
Right, let's put it back onto key highlights for the end of the game because I won't mind taking this result to the second leg. Although our corners have been non-effective all season. Yeah, I don't think Sunderland are threatening for a third. They're happy to see it out.
And that'd be a good time for you to get a second.
It would be. Well done, Ryan.
Oh, Fetty, you fool! You're offside.
God damn.
Going very attacking last few minutes of the game.
It's not looking good. No.
It's not.
Unfortunate.
Not
Hope to
over.
get it in the second leg.
It's not over, but it's
not.
It's
As
hard
they
work
say-
to do.
As they say,
Hard-
Michael, it's not over till that final whistle goes.
Well, it did in that game.
Well, you know
Thoroughly
what I
was
mean?
expecting the fat lady sing stand, but
Yeah, same.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
that
want to
works
say
too.
that, you see.
So I think you're waiting on me.
Is it Tyler's game now?
Yep.
And
Yeah,
then-
we're on your time.
when's the second one for Michael actually?
I don't think it's that long after the first.
It's in the 17th of May, so a 3-day turnover,
Yeah. Yep.
which is stupid because it's normally a week, isn't it?
No, I think it was 3 days when we did it as well. Because had to rotate for the second one.
Yay, League One privileges don't exist.
Just got baited by Graham Warburton as well, because I went to look at when Burton's one was. Well, it is. Yeah, it's 21st. Ooh.
Oh yeah, Tyler.
Yep.
Do you know that goalkeeper who we were having a look at?
Which one?
The Sar.
Yeah.
He's accepted an offer.
Okay. That's good. You gotta wait to see if you can get a work payment for him now, I believe.
Yep.
Who's this? A goalkeeper?
Yeah. Sar.
Yeah. I can't. It's not Jose
It's
Sarr.
not- No, I was going to say, it can't be Jose
No.
Sarr.
No.
Well, it's Sarr's first move in trying to make himself better for the championship.
Mhm.
So, bear with me 1 minute.
It's all right. I've seen it. Like, if you get him for that price, very jealous.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's 'cause yeah, he's comparable to Galbraith now, isn't he? And he's a lot cheaper.
Like, I am saying nothing. That this one is between you, me, and God.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll take 50k for James Brown. Go Wild. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, I'm leaving Bristol Rovers with a gift.
It's always nice when that happens.
Yeah. Sign a player that I'm very excited to have, and then I just leave him behind.
I've done that before.
Wait, no.
Sorry, it was me. I'm also
Oh,
doing the
good.
thing.
Ah, very nice.
I'm gonna wait until it happens before saying what it is.
Yeah, valid.
To be fair, I think you know what it is. We were speaking about it the other day.
I do not have good enough memory to remember
it's a little
exactly
obscure.
or who exactly it is.
It's a little obscure, but it is very funny.
In other League One playoff news, Portsmouth won the first leg by 2-0.
Oof!
Okay, nice. That's a good start. Very good start.
Use that as motivation to get to win the second leg.
Aye, definitely.
Because I know we can beat Portsmouth.
Yep, 100%. Look at just a couple of scout reports. I'll come back to them. A lot of scout reports. I'll come back to them.
As if.
What?
Oh, what's up?
Asmir Begovic has confirmed that he is postponing his retirement. Yeah, because you're on a fat wedge, that's why.
Fat wedge,
yeah.
and he fucking... Oh, he was fucking awful for you last season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, who's that, Steve?
He started off great.
Asmir Begovic.
Isn't that your goalkeeper?
Yeah, you know Asmir Begovic.
Sav, you know Begovic is a goalkeeper.
Yeah. The goalkeeper who, like Houdini, because he disappeared off the goalkeeping chart.
Well, yeah, there's that. But Savi, he's I
Stoke,
signed him from
Chelsea, Everton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bournemouth.
Absolutely no idea, do you?
No, I do.
He scored a Premier League goal as well.
Yep.
I have an announcement to make.
Do you?
And it's going to be a horrible announcement for you guys.
Uh,
But the Oxford squad has now gone on holiday until pre-season begins.
That's not news to
Why the
us.
fuck would I care about that? You dick fuck.
Of all the inboxes you read that one.
Sav, they could all grow a third leg and I wouldn't even bat an eyelid.
What?
He...
Good.
I'll wait. I will wait.
Why, what have I done wrong now?
I will wait.
Oh yeah, definitely not getting him. We will keep an eye on. I'm pretty sure I already added you to the. Yeah, already got you on expiring sound.
Let's have a little early look at the recruitment.
I'm no longer waiting.
A very important announcement, and Sav will hate to hear this.
Go on.
The Bristol Rovers squad have gone on holiday until season begins.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
Wow. Okay.
I don't think I can cope,
Steve, what about
guys.
your derby?
That is an interesting development. The Derby squad have now gone on holiday until pre-season begins. Players will report back on July the 1st.
Go on, Steve, lad.
Yeah.
Well played, Steve. You send them on holiday, lad.
Yep.
Yes, Steve, one
Good
way
lad.
ticket, don't come back with them.
Come on.
Due to technological advances, the club facilities are no longer at the rank that they once were in the footballing world.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it happens. Basically, other clubs' technology is advanced, like, faster than yours.
Yeah, I've just put in a request to have them improved.
That's
Hey,
a fair request.
we need that just as much as they do. Come on.
Fucking hell, our finances are dire.
Yeah, so are mine, and so is this club's reputation to attract players.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun.
Christ. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
You see the reputation table, like you can in PC?
Should be
Surely
able
you
to.
can.
Oh god, I've got my second leg coming up now.
What?
Same way you look at it on the international. So if you hit search, Ryan,
Right,
and
let's
then you
go.
go to club
Oh,
lists.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
If you can find your club, but it's in and amongst
You
the
can
list,
you can
or
you can filter it
Yeah.
out.
filter it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can probably just like remove countries and then just put just English.
Yeah.
Just to see where you rank.
You wouldn't surprise me. Okay, so. Oh, I fucking hate this. So first ranked is Derby, out of us,
Yeah.
and then it's
Yeah.
Oxford,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then it's Burton, then it's Bristol, and then it's Cheltenham.
Yeah.
No
Ja-
surprise
Like,
there.
the fact that Burton being this now, like, being either their second season in the Championship or fucking Premier League season, I guess it wouldn't have updated at this point. But even the fact that you're in Championship and only have, like, Blackpool between me and you is absurd.
Oh yeah,
That's
it's
so
a very
fucked.
young club.
Yeah, that's fair. Kind of tempted to go to Ipswich Portsmouth and report on the goings on there, but no, I got to see Chelsea. Hopefully, some actual football this time.
No promises.
For a 2-1 game, a whole lot of fuck all happened in that match.
Yeah.
I will
Help
jump
him.
in. I will jump in soon. I just want to check something.
Oh lordy, I need a miracle.
Michael Golo.
A miracle.
This could be potentially my last game at Cheltenham, but we'll see.
Okay, so just
So
throwing it
he's-
out there. We were talking about Sava not read. I was talking about Sava reading like the really useless inboxes.
Oh no.
The one that he should have read is the contract offers for his graduates. All of them are now joining Burton Albion.
Fucking hell, Sav. Yeah, you need to like.
Yeah, when you get your
Read
inbox
that
about your
stuff.
youth intake, you need to check that out for sure.
Yeah.
Because all of them were without a club. All of them without a club. And I just went, I've got really good facilities. I could use these guys for either money or some experience. So just to help the other players down there out.
Yeah, Tyler took a trip down the Oxford Sweet Shop and used their facilities as a pick and mix.
Basically. Well, Sava
Oh,
let
nice
them
take
go.
from McAtee.
Armstrong.
Oh, what a
Oh, lovely stuff from Sinclair Armstrong. Who's easily been the best performer in comparison to his stats.
Yeah,
We gave him so much shit when he started. He did so good.
I'm so proud of him.
He's turning into a goat. He's turning into a goat.
Well, he's not exactly scored 33 goals like Alfie May has done, but he's silenced some critics, definitely.
Yeah.
That's big.
That is
Right.
big.
One more, and then I can seriously think about seeing it out. But
It depends on the time.
Keeping Sunderland quiet at their home ground is going to be some mission.
What's the ground name again for them?
Sunderland, Stadium of Light.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Sav, get this, we're playing at night.
Sounds like it is also very light though.
So it should be called Stadium in Light.
Stadium with floodlights.
Yeah.
Stadium in the night.
To be fair, it's like halfway through May, and it's what 7:45 to 9:45. May average sunset time.
How the fuck has both away sides been better on possession in both these semis?
It's the home pressure playing in the playoffs.
Could be.
I definitely like. There must be a pattern that in the playoffs you feel less pressure when you play away from home.
Maybe. Get in! Get in!
It's gonna be a May.
It's gonna be a May. Yes, Sky, we've scored a goal, Sky. Someone
Michael.
Just talking to it.
Michael fucking McCarroll. Well done, sir.
Oh, Sam, it's not over yet.
There's like 60 minutes, 70 minutes. No,
Sky,
50 minutes.
Sky,
50 minutes.
Okay, you can lie there, Sky. Just enjoy the second half.
To be fair, probably 55 to 60 counting stoppage.
Yeah.
Give that an old praise. Oh, almost a good shout from the Cheltenham manager. Only Harrison Ashby at right back didn't respond. Half time.
Okay.
It's a good first half. It's a good first half.
Give it 15 minutes and then start wasting time. Start fucking with them.
I'm going to bring the mentality down to cautious.
I wouldn't do that. Not
okay.
No. Don't invite the pressure.
Fair. Yeah, you're right. It's too early for the pressure. I can't handle the pressure of the situation. Okay.
Ashby was the one who got the assist there, and he didn't respond to the fucking praise.
He was. He's on the corner. Scott High is a little tired. See it out to the hour, and then I'll make some changes. First substitutions, and then tactical.
Yeah.
So.
I'd start wasting time with like half an hour to go, and just like, sure, we've got more of the ball, and we're fucking with it.
Yeah.
Williams is tired as well. Bring him off. McAtee as well. Put the man with the square head on up at second striker. Time wasting sometimes.
If it were up to me, sometimes, but you can't do both. Like even one works, as long as you're wasting some time. Making them work for it.
And making the subs as well as killing a bit of time as well.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just taking it every 10 minutes.
ULAs are coming in.
God, Freestone took 5 seconds to turn and run forward.
That's a great ball.
Oh.
That was an incredible pass. Absolutely unrealistic, but what a ball.
Okay. Wrong. On. Taylor.
So is it the 2 semi-finals and then the 2 finals?
It's one final.
Okay.
No, I think it means like the 2 semi-finals and then the League One final and the Championship final.
Yep. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure when the finals actually happen.
Right, I am
We can
back.
check it out
and
after this.
What have I missed?
2-0 led Cheltenham.
Holy
Cheltenham,
shit!
Cheltenham are up. But there's 20 minutes to go, and the tactical input is being input.
Welcome back, Steve.
If this was the
I
chessboard,
made a
if
case of
if it,
just coming back and not seeing what was happening,
if,
and
the,
then
if this was the chessboard, the Cheltenham side would be on fire right now.
It would
With the amount
be
of times I've moved my pieces around.
Oh. I was gonna say, I don't think that's how chess works.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's an aggressive movement.
Yeah.
Do you play
You know,
chess
like
with matches?
chess is turn-based.
Yeah.
It's also like, if you've moved your player pieces around, they've also moved theirs.
Bishop can't do that. Hey, what are you doing with that knight over there? Hey, what?
Just
called
Dragon
a
Ball
horsey.
Z.
I bring the lines further back.
Like Dragon Ball Z, this shit out with chess.
Transition.
Porn
Mosey
uses
above your head.
Calm My Heart. It's super effective.
I have been finding out like the proper words for some of the moves in Dragon Ball recently. Like the
I thought
like
you
the
can say
proper
in chess.
Japanese. No. In chess it'd be kind of useless because most of it's in French. Not that French is a useless language, it's just like it'd be weird to learn the Japanese versions of French terms.
Pardonnez-moi.
I did say that before you mentioned Japanese.
Oh, right. I know, but that's where I was confused.
Yeah.
How do you say mechanical
What a ball.
support?
Offside.
He's on.
Please.
Does this
He's
mean
on.
after time?
Line up, please.
We don't know yet.
So
Final whistle hasn't been blown.
What the fuck do we do from here?
Yeah, he was on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good long way on.
That's. Right, hang on.
Oh yeah, of course. That's why first leg would be at the lower teams thing, because at the higher teams thing you'd get the extra time and the penalties. So the advantage if they don't close it out after. Didn't click onto that until now.
They just couldn't hold out for another 5 minutes.
No, they couldn't.
Probably not.
Pardon me?
It's like a long. Oh, get there.
Lad.
Oh, Christ! Needs a header from May. Or a foul.
Yeah, get him, but
Yeah.
We prefer the case.
you do not push me.
Just straight up pushed him to the knees.
We would have heard the case from Michael then.
Yeah, I don't swear much.
I swear like a
off.
sailor. I don't care.
Just say, was it?
I didn't know you were
Was
watching
it?
Keshi's cat.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where my
ball,
brain went.
Is he on? Is he on?
Yes.
It's gonna be me.
It truly is gonna be May.
Literally in the dying embers.
Everyone's discussing Wazuk. I'm the only one who's like, this volley is unbelievable.
15, whoever 15 is for
What an
Sunderland.
assist
Yeah.
from Armstrong as well.
It was beautiful.
Not quite
Huge.
that level, but
Fucking
it
shit.
It
That
kind
is
of
huge.
reminded me of the
Well
goal
played.
Liverpool scored, where they crossed it from one side of the field to the other, and then Salah finished it off with that header.
Oh yeah, the ball from Trent to Robertson
To
Robertson to Salah.
Right,
The fuck was that game?
right. I'm halfway there.
Well
You're
done.
living on the
Huge.
Yeah, 100%. And let's see who you've got.
Portsmouth in the final,
Portsmouth or
maybe.
It's either Portsmouth or... Yeah, it's Portsmouth. Ipswich only won by 1-0.
It's tasty.
It's
That's
really
got it here for both. Like that was the two favourites.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. by a
Michael?
long shot as well.
So was that your last game as Cheltenham manager? Eh? You want a repeat of FM21?
Now that we can put this on camera, in FM21, the save between me, Steve, and Michael. Michael got to the playoff final in the championship as Fleetwood Town.
Yep.
And he had pre-agreed a contract to join Brighton and Hove Albion as manager. The day that contract went into effect was the day of the final of the championship playoffs.
Yep.
He joined the morning, and Fleetwood lost without a manager.
So that's re-jogged my memory of me saying before that I've never done a playoff before. This is my second time.
I thought you were joking that you were just wiping that from your memory. No, you just did wipe that from your memory.
Yeah. I did.
When is the final? Can you let us know?
It is on the anniversary of Istanbul.
25th.
All right, so oh shit, my second leg is on the same day as your final.
Oh wow.
Make that make sense.
That's spicy.
Michael, did you see who got player of the week?
Sinclair Armstrong.
There's literally only 4 teams in it, so it's going to be any one of those 4 clubs that are in with a shout. I didn't see it though.
It's another one of Sav's academy drop-offs joining Burton Albion.
Oh my god.
Nice. We have a ball-winning midfielder with 16 aggression joining
Tyler,
Bristol Rovers.
Sav's got to have a team to play with in the championship first.
Valid.
I mean, like he let them all go, so they needed a home, and I provided one.
Back in the sec.
Yeah, thanks for that, Tyler.
It's like Tyler's prepared Sav a really nice bowl of soup, but he's given him a knife to eat the soup with. Because he's taken the knives and forks away from his house.
There's a couple of half decent guys there, like Ryan Lyons. He's a fine player. There's some okay stats in there. Sam Moore, advanced playmaker. If he could get some physicals, this is a really good player. A 1-star 16-year-old. So he's got some room
Tyler
to grow.
reading off all of these, and Sav's like, who the fuck's that?
No, I've just got an announcement to make.
Oh, and another one. Who else is going on holiday?
Marcus Brown has just signed a 2-year deal with Oxfam.
That's a good signing.
Marcus Brown, you are staying. So.
Who are you waiting on?
Pogba?
Oh, okay.
Is it? Yes,
I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't mind me pushing on a little bit more, because now it's me. Oh no!
Your turn.
Your turn.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Just had to send a message. I just had not important emails.
One of my.
Not that I was responding. I mean, in game.
Yeah. One of my transfer targets just had a 2-month injury.
Oof.
Ooh.
I've been looking at him for ages, thinking he'd be tidy in my setup. I may Clinton Mola.
Yeah, we avoided a tax hit because we're broke as fuck.
Tyler, who have you got in your playoffs?
How many times have you been told? Fulham.
Don't let them figure it out. Oh.
It's Fulham. It's
Derby. Okay.
What? You say Derby?
I'm joking.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Bristol Rovers have confirmed advanced playmaker Liam Walsh
did you hit
to
your
join.
head when you were around at your dad's?
Probably.
Boys, I've got a new keeper.
Is he called You Hit Your Head when you're around at your dad's? Is that
Yeah.
his name? Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds Polish.
I'm Norwegian, lad.
Yeah, that's a good signing. £9,000 for Liam Walsh. Is his contract not running
Yeah,
out?
100%. His contract was, they had him on like very cheap, like on a very low fee because it was about to run out. So I was like, I'm happy to spend that to make sure that I get in there before anyone else does.
You slashed his wages by nearly a third as well, by the way.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
a good deal for you.
100%.
Oh no! Right, what the fuck do I do here?
What's up?
Win. Break their legs.
Yep. All of the above.
Score a goal and then score another goal and then score another goal and don't stop scoring until the referee says no more.
The ref implements a mercy rule. Just gets on the phone to the president of FIFA because it's just like, it's just not fair.
It's improved in that area, I'm not gonna lie. Let me have a look at the... Where are we? Oh, well. Where the fuck do you go to look at your squad depth again?
Team and then report, I believe.
That would just be squad. There we go. Why could I not find that? Fuck me. Probably need... I don't even know where I picked you up from. Where's he? Crystal Palace.
The dumpster.
I got him for... I don't even remember signing him, but hey ho.
Another Conor Wigan, boys.
Nice.
Nah, this guy's he's probably shaping up to be my first choice right back at the start of next season.
Nah, you only said that.
I think I found the guy you were talking about, by the way, Tyler. The fellow who's out for a few months. The centre back.
Yes. It also helps that I did say his
Robbie
name.
Gundy. Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Like he just showed up in my recruitment focus for expiring contracts.
Okay,
so that's
different guy.
Oh, right. Oh,
he might be on my list, but no, I was talking about Clinton Mola.
Yeah, you did say that. Not bad.
Come on, Burton.
Okay.
We've got one of us through. Get the other one through as well.
Not yet. It's to the final.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Oh,
That would have been a funny penalty to give straight away.
Penalty,
yeah.
Ref. Point to the
was not a pen.
Oh no, not at all. No, Kenny tripped over his foot.
What a ball! It's offside. Fuck me.
Yeah.
I think yeah.
Spicy one though.
Yeah. It's just one of those where I'm instantly like thinking about changing the game plan back, but I don't think that would suit me over the long term. Good tackle.
Good tackle, pal.
Not having Becca is killing me.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, Mason. Inside. Out wide. Oh, that's a great ball.
Yeah.
Ilyev.
What?
Oh, is he on? Is he on?
I don't think he is, you know.
He is.
No,
He's giving it.
Sorted.
He's giving it.
Giving it.
Yeah.
Johnny Kenny.
Johnny Kenny.
going to be the 30th goal this season.
That pass from Azaz is disgusting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was huge. Oh yeah, he's right on the centre back.
Phillips
Is
playing
that
him on.
his 30th goal this season?
Yep.
Right?
It did say that.
Did indeed.
Right place, right time.
Who are we waiting on?
Exactly.
Oh, there we go.
Me, I've just joined the game. I was just
Okay.
doing a little spot of scouting.
That's all good. Well then, what?
Nice hold up play. Good ball.
Needs to find a
Thinking
mate.
he's off.
No, he's on there.
No.
That time he was on. That's good. Oh, unlucky. Well played.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely shitting all over them on XG. No, a big part of that would have been the actual goal.
Yeah, the goal itself was
Yeah.
basically open.
Yeah. And discounting that, you're like 0.5, 0.6 to 0.06, I think that on.
Good ball. Unlucky.
Ooh. Yeah. Good reactions from Phillips, like.
But that ball through from Azaz, like if we find Azaz as often as we can,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's on.
He
was not.
off.
Your high lines are helping you there, like.
I play standard line.
Oh, right.
In fact, I've told them to not
Armstrong's
press.
just got no patience then.
I've told them to not press. The plan here is, just work the ball. So if you're seeing the possession stats and the passing stats, it's a lot better than like Fulham's. Well, I nearly have.
No,
Yeah.
well then.
Go, lad. Unlucky.
Pauline just wouldn't leave him alone. And
Good interception now.
Iliev's done the same.
Oh. I mean, like.
Have they got Mitrovic playing?
Maybe. I don't think so.
Haven't seen that name at any point.
I think they've got Carlos Vinicius, who's like the top goal scorer in the league. But I'm not sure where he is. I've not seen him yet. Yet being the
Operative word.
Yep, the opposite word.
No, I'm just saying that I've not seen if they have got Mitrovic.
They may have sold. They may have sold him.
Yeah.
Good ball. Have a.
Oh. Offside.
Wait, how?
Kenny wasn't involved in the
Kenny's
play. What the
blocking
fuck? Yeah, probably blocking the eyesight.
Yeah, it came up just in the thingy.
That's a great ball. Finish it. Oh,
Kenny. Yeah, the opportunity to control it there and go for like second touch, but yeah.
It's not the sort of player that he is.
Yeah, fair.
Don't fall down there, Michael.
But this dictating the play is basically what I want.
Yeah.
Kenny. No, good ball.
Yeah.
Although we aren't as effective here.
Yeah.
That's fine. It found a yellow shirt. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
Menishkov. Oh, all he had to do was have that on target, and there was no fucking way he was getting it.
The fact that it's only one is frustrating.
Yeah. Those two shots on target were both like in the actual goal, weren't they? 'Cause it was.
I don't know. It depends on if it was blocked.
Went to thingy.
It depends on if it was blocked by a player.
Right.
Because I think that James shot was going in. But here's the sucker punch. Oh, well done, James. And Watts.
Yep.
Well in, Finn.
Nice take from his ass.
Kenny. And back to Temeshnikov.
Greedy.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's Kenny. I can't. It's one of those things that you put up with.
Yeah.
He is the top goal scorer. You know, let him be. Let him cook.
So I've just got to find that extra pass.
That's fine. That is fine.
Bergstrom almost saved that, even though it was still going a foot over the goal.
He's getting taller. Knock it back.
He felt
Find
the air from the ball, like, just scuff past his hairline as, like, it went over the bar.
Finish it.
Kenny.
Oh.
I thought Temeshnikov was going to get it, not Iliev.
Yeah, same.
1-0 Burton.
Half time.
Very well controlled game.
Yeah.
Or
half
the
even.
XG. Have you seen the XG?
I have.
Oh.
I have. Like, it is by design.
Just struggling to get them on target. It's getting closed down pretty hard and having to panic.
One off the bar, though. Jesus.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Watts doing up there? What a ball. Find your man. Unlucky.
Right, I'm back.
Oh, man.
Just had to let the dogs out in the garden for a little bit as well.
That pressure in the middle is incredible.
How tall is Temeshnikov?
He's very small.
What a ball that is. Similar to Bergstrom, he is noticeably, significantly shorter than anyone else.
Oh yeah, he is a tiny man.
It's more than mine.
He is a ghost in this side. He really is.
Same as Lisa Reston, nobody looks down.
Oh yeah, I may also dip in and out for a little bit later on because I've been checking in on Sophie today. She's not been feeling too well today.
That's fine.
Yeah, got a little. She's suffering with a little bit of a stomach bug all day. So I've been playing Mrs. Doubtfire today.
Help is on the way, dear.
Well and truly on the way. So I've been Mrs. Doubtfire and Dr. Dolittle in one day.
Not specifically the move I wanted to make, but the move I have to make. And then from there we'll wait until things change a little bit. Just disappointed we haven't got the second.
Sky, what are you doing? I'm sorry, I'm just talking to the dog. She's staring at me.
Knock it back.
Come on.
She's probably asking you the same thing.
What a ball! Unlucky. Oh, you needed that on your right foot, lad.
It's finally another one on target, though.
This is true. Come back, please, Hammer. That's a good ball. That's a really good ball.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
If you hold them to a draw, it's pretty good though, because you've got home advantage in second leg.
Yep.
Obviously, you prefer to win, like, but
Is it up for debate if this first leg has been more entertaining than the Cheltenham first leg? Although I must say, Fulham do not deserve that goal with the XG.
There's been more highlights in this game.
yeah.
Go.
Come
It's
on,
3 on 3.
You've
4 on 3. Oh.
You've got to get that second.
Oh, well done.
Nice. Good dribble.
Oh,
Why are you playing in?
he should have played it
Yeah,
back.
saved it. It was saved by the
Oh
keeper.
my lord.
Ilyev saw his name in
Okay.
lights. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I just sent a picture of my current situation at the moment. I am not moving.
Yeah, you were definitely not moving.
Well, thankfully, there's one dog that's roaming around downstairs, and then there's one dog that's upstairs with Sophie.
To Meshnikov.
I haven't got a clue where the other one downstairs has gone to. Surely.
Oh.
Save.
She's got 3 dogs in she, Michael.
Well, the one in Ellen Grandad's is the one that's on my lap. She looks after that one full time, and the 2 others that we're looking after live here, and they're Auntie's dogs that we've happily said we'd look after while her auntie and their family go on holiday.
Yeah.
Barry's
It's good to
outside.
finally have confirmation that her auntie is one of the guinea pigs.
Yeah.
Been wondering that for weeks now.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
I will stand up and applaud that.
So I had to take that kind of goal to get back in the Oh man.
Well
It was
done,
sick of
Simon.
seeing the guys up front to get it off target.
Yeah. James showing,
This is how you can make it on target.
All that
Yeah,
space.
What a way to
James
get
showing
your second
Bang.
Kenny and Ilyev how it's done.
goal. What a way to get your second goal.
Yeah, 100%.
He's not there to get goals, but you know what? I'll fucking take it.
If he's gonna, then yeah. No complaints.
Oh,
If he
would've-
actually shot that. If
that would've
he
been
actually
sweet.
shot that first time.
Hammer's not got the technique for it. Like, I love Hammer. He's a League One player. A very good League One player.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew that. I knew as soon as Clarkson touched it, that was trouble. Well done. Well played.
Accept.
I think Clarkson makes up between the defenders.
Mm-hmm.
Good block. Bergstrom.
Good block.
Berg's like, I can
I was
reach it from here.
concerned with the,
Just one hand up
I
in
was
the air.
concerned with the way your defender was going in for that.
Defender ran back thinking, he might not be able to reach that. And went, oh wait, it's Bergstrom.
He could reach it at its peak. He just waited to make it look fair.
That'll be that.
That
2-1
will
win in the
be
first
Yeah.
leg.
Blow your whistle, ref.
Wonderful stuff.
I'll just let you know, I've told them to waste as much time as possible. You may as well blow up.
Oh yeah. The referee just explodes into a mushroom cloud.
Didn't even take the free kick.
Good stuff. Oh yeah, you went full
Yeah.
diamond with it.
Not until like the 60th minute.
Uh,
Funnily enough, I wanted to work out a way to get more out of James.
Leeds won as well.
I was not expecting that.
What was indeed more out of James.
Yeah, James was literally playing bottom of the sort of pseudo diamonds that I play.
Yeah.
And then I just went, Zaz is knackered. And I could change it to Bane, but I actually want to save Bane for the left-hand side for the Mazzala. Clarkson's coming on for the defensive stability. Wasn't showing much of it, let's be fair. And then I just turned and went, I've done this a few times. Throw James to the side, and
30k?
the only difference I really made was dropping Clarkson further back. So was the full diamond.
Giving you that much, lad.
I'm not sure the full diamond worked as well as I wanted to because Clarkson was a bit isolated. He got challenged a few times there. Well, that's fucking huge.
Yeah,
Big one.
definitely.
Oh.
Right. If I could divert the attention of you guys for a brief second, I've got a question for you guys, strictly for content.
Go on.
Uh-oh.
And I want an answer from each and every one of you. Scenario that I heard from a podcast I was listening to earlier on my walk with the dogs. Right. You can turn any one of your fingers into any type of sink or dispenser that releases any type of liquid. Which finger would you choose, and what would you choose to come out of said finger? For example, I would choose my middle finger to dispense brown sauce.
Sorry, I was looking through my squad. I was
Middle
not paying
finger
any
for ketchup.
sense of attention.
Right, for Tyler, you can turn
Saf
any one
didn't
of your
say JD.
So, yeah, it could be any liquid you want, Saf. Anyway, Tyler, you can turn any one of your fingers into any type of sink or dispenser, and it can release any type of liquid you want in the world. Which finger would you choose, and what would you choose to come out of said finger?
I've got a good one. I would have my pinky, and I would have it dispense gold.
Liquid gold. Very good
Liquid
answer.
gold.
Yeah.
That's gonna like burn through your hand though. It's liquid gold is very fucking hot.
I'm assuming
you're gonna
that
lose
this
the
is
rest of your hand over time.
I am assuming that this is functional.
Yeah.
And what I would do is I would become my own Fort Knox.
Yeah. Like that was part of my answer. Like another one I had in mind was I would use my thumb because it's like the biggest
contractor.
It's the biggest finger and thumb on my hand to dispense fuel.
Slightly
the most
damaging
fucking
to the
valuable one
environment.
at the moment.
Yeah.
Slightly damaging to the environment. Like you could do like you could do a party one, just like have like one of your fingers dispense champagne, and just sell that.
Does it have to be a liquid substance?
Any type of liquid substance, yeah.
Okay.
Why were you thinking, Steve?
I was thinking, can I have my middle finger dispense a roundhouse kick by Chuck Norris?
Unfortunately, it's not a liquid.
I don't think that is a liquid substance now.
No.
We don't know that yet.
It's Chuck Norris.
Just flips the finger, and then suddenly just a roundhouse kick comes out, and you get. Of course, it was liquid. It was Chuck Norris.
Yeah, of course.
Boys, Thiago Shaw is now a goalkeeper for Oxfam.
Oh, seriously, he joins?
Yes, he has.
Watch him take the first penalty Oxford get next season.
Fucking kidding.
So to be clear, with like the liquid gold thing, you wouldn't get like effects from the liquid that's being dispensed.
I mean, like if you do, I would have to change my answer.
Like, do you have some kind of like magic protective force field that stops in this case Tyler's liquid gold from melting his hand? Or
I think there would be like a limit of how much you can use it, but again, it was a completely fictional
you
scenario
said
that
as
I
much
came up
as you
with.
want.
Yeah.
I'd
Said as much as you want.
have my index finger dispensing like a Febreze air freshener.
I mean, that's useful, but kind of mundane.
Right, for the fifth
My
time
right
this
pinky.
season. Oh, sorry, right.
My right
Alright.
pinky dispensing Chanel No. 5 because it's worth 26 grand per gallon.
Yeah.
Clever.
I looked up like
Oh.
most valuable liquids, and the most valuable is scorpion venom, which is a lot more. But if I don't know that, I'm going to be safe. Then,
Yeah. I have had this email sent to me for the fifth time this season. Cheltenham chairperson looking to step aside.
I had it a few times before it actually happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Michael, I will use my middle finger for JD.
Yep. That is a valid answer.
So, 2 big matches on the way.
Oh yeah,
Indeed.
we got a second leg of the semi-final and we got a final. Hang on,
I'll
it's second
come
leg?
back to you.
Yeah, it's a second leg for me.
I think I like you more.
Oh, I've got to pick who I'm going to go to. Ooh. I'm sorry, Tyler, but I've got to go support
No,
the
that's fine.
boy.
It's all good.
Because I went back to the thing. It's I can't, like, it's not going to let me decide right now. That's very annoying. But I will be going to the League One final.
Yeah, completely understandable.
Yeah.
I have a
I booked myself a week in Wembley, you know.
Yeah. Mike, Brian, I'm with you there. I'll bring the popcorn. I'll bring the snacks. We'll chill there.
Yeah. Booked myself a week in London so that I can just go to Wembley for this one and then go to Wembley for the betting final after that.
Yep, done that, yep.
So this could be potentially my last game at Cheltenham.
I could be leaving Bristol Rovers with another present.
That's quite literally your way of sprinkling magic dust over the fixtures,
maybe not then.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. It's funny. This is, even though I've technically had 2 playoff finals, this is my first playoff final that I'm actually attending.
Come on, Michael.
Like, I'm imagining it.
I guess I'll have to look at that other centre back that I had on.
Like, imagine if it was like a sitcom like thing where like
I don't want to lose out on that sort of quality at that age. If I stay in the championship, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I may
no, it's entirely valid.
Yeah, I may delay it. I may let it go. I don't know yet, but I don't want to lose out on that.
Anyway, Steve, you were saying.
Yeah, I'm just imagining the scenario for when you were at Fleetwood Town turning up at Wembley Stadium. The bus arrives, parks up, and just as you're about to step off outside the team bus, like, you magically disappear and land at Brighton. And then the team are like, what? Where's he gone?
Fan?
Where'd you go? Where you gone? Gaffer?
Gaffer gone.
Yeah.
Gaffer gone bye-byes.
Oh, I've got a dilemma on my hands.
Sprayed a bunch of Gaffer gone around and always.
Do I do a Pep Guardiola and change my team from the playoff semi-final because Luka Podolak is now fit?
I mean, yeah.
Or do I keep Harvey Collins in?
Oh, who's got the better thing in your team?
Well, Podolak has played 50 games for me this season, registering a 7.24 in his last 5.
Okay, what about the other fella?
He's only played 7 games for me this season, and his last 5 games really 6.8. So technically, It should be Luka Podlick, but we all know Luka Podlick has let me down a fair few times this season.
Yep. So I reckon the first guy.
Is he light injured
First
or
guy
is
was
he?
Luka Podlick.
Is he?
The second guy.
Is he light injured
No.
or fully fit?
Fully fit. He only had the flu.
Oh, well, yeah. Holy shit, that's tricky, actually.
Yeah.
Because Collins played really well on both legs against Sunderland.
Got to hear both his legs worked.
Yeah. That's okay. One final look at the data hub before I proceed. What does the arse man say? Should be a close match between two evenly matched sides. Well, you're no help. Well, as Ivan Drago once said, if he dies, he dies.
He dies.
I decided to go with the same team, and I'm not
Come
sure
on,
about
Michael.
Wembley,
Wembley.
we're the small and tiny Cheltenham town, and we're somehow at Wembley.
Yeah.
Wembley. We are here
Run
to
away,
watch
run away to Wembley, run away. How do we get there? We don't know. How do we get there? We don't care.
don't
All
know.
I know is that Cheltenham's on the way. Welcome, boys, to the most boring League One playoff final you'll ever witness.
Andreas Pereira just shoved over Hammer. Very clearly shoved him over. Fulham have to come in with a bit more of an attacking idea than they did last time.
Gashed up a leg for James McAtee 8 minutes in. You'll love to see it.
Oh.
John James booked after the first minute. Love
It's
that.
the playoff final. Strap
Yeah, I
it
was about
up
to say,
and
don't.
get back on the field and play.
You still don't have to worry about his recovery time as long as it's not like months.
That's a great ball. Well done, Bergstrom.
Good claim, Podlick.
I was going to say something, then, but
Grace,
I'm not going to.
Just booted it up to no one.
I was going to say something then, but I'm not going to.
Not creating anything near as much as what we did.
He must have
first
caught
leg.
the ball, and the ball called him a silly name. He's like, "What? Get away!"
What can you just say to me? Ooh. Close to him.
Would it have been worth?
This
He's got
is
two men.
interesting.
Oh!
Wow.
Thought that was in then.
Good save, Bergstrom. And if that's how we're doing it, then let's do that.
Another slight injury for Harrison Ashby this time.
17 minutes.
Jesus.
At Wembley
Pulled
Stadium.
groin, but he should be able to play through it. I may nurse him through till half time.
Yeah, I'll pull this groin.
It's really poor start for Burton Albion. Like, we've not been bad on possession and all that. Like, we've been sound. We can dictate the pace a little bit and kill the time as much as we can. Created nothing.
Armstrongs all day.
Fulham look more dangerous.
Run.
Inside, you got support. One more. Whoa.
Oh, good ball up to Jure.
It's just a poor ball.
Hi.
It's a
James
goal.
McAtee.
Oh my god.
Nice.
What even was that?
Got high
Goal.
with the shot,
Did he
but
just, like,
somehow
get
came
it?
off McAtee's backside.
Yeah, that's it. It's just like clip McAtee on the way past or something.
I'm going,
It's the,
where's
fame,
McAtee?
it's
There
the
he is.
famous book
Here
goal.
we go. It's in his foot. It's in his foot. It's in his.
He's offside again. He's offside again.
Don't even touch him.
It came off his neck hair. And he's claiming it.
Really? Holy.
He farted in the ball's general direction.
That was the funniest goal.
No, not as funny as
Definitely
Zero
not.
against West Ham reserves
Oh, yeah.
and the Papa Johns against Oxford. That was funny. Right,
Yeah.
Soph? And it's all gone quiet over there.
Wembley. We're off to Cheltenham and we're going to Wembley. 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 We're off to the Cheltenham and we're off to Wembley.
You're off to Wembley. You're chanting that in the stands. So I hope to God that you've made your way to Wembley.
Yeah.
Ashby.
Oh no, that was a May.
Oh, I thought it was Ashby.
Nope.
That's why there was a ME in the middle of it instead of an SHB.
Oh no, not when the playoff finals happening.
Is he on?
Is he back to right?
3-1.
He's so far offside.
Is he on? He's off.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a million miles offside.
Guy.
Here's a neighborhood.
Jordan James with an absolute blinder.
Yep. In back-to-back
Nice.
games.
Oh, yeah.
So what score is it over there now?
1-0 Burton Albion, 3-1 on aggregate.
Lovely stuff.
Well, it's half time at Wembley. It's Chelsea 1, Portsmouth 0.
Oh, we came here to just sort of dictate the pace, and we have done. Like, I'm kind of surprised at how well this is working.
Nice.
70% possession.
Oh, hang on. Have I got work ball into box because I am not liking my shots to on target conversion rate? We fucking are as well.
Sometimes even if you don't work ball into box, your players just decide, I'm just going to fucking hoof it.
Yeah.
DMs are the worst for it. Like that. They love doing that.
Good old I am big.
He's just huge.
Well, it just goes to show that our team do definitely have the worst accuracy in the entire league, but we're somehow in the playoff final.
You spam the shoot button.
Yeah.
Oh. Look at me playing Pro Evo on the PS2
well done, James.
back in like 2001.
Yeah. Ashbury, you've suffered long enough, so you're coming off, mate. And Bet, you are scaring me with your 6.4. McAtee's having himself a whale the other game. He's on an 8.
Ooh.
To be fair, part of that is him psychically manipulating the ball.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Temeshnikov.
But psychically manipulating the referee to make him think that he got the goal.
That's a really good ball, but Bergstrom's there.
Oh, I'm going to have to take the goal scorer off. He is shatter-knackered.
Hang on, which one? The one who took the shot and deflected it? Oh, the one.
Zaz saved.
Well, the one who's got the goal.
Tio high.
Yeah.
Oh, what a ball! Give it.
Game to bet. Oh.
Like a third, like a fourth. Fuck me. A fourth would finish it.
Absolutely.
Well then, McAllister. I am multitasking to hell on the touchline. I am trying to manage this game whilst I've got like the radio in my left ear listening to Tyler's game.
The
man with the square head. No. Oh, he's done it.
Oh, he done it.
He's done it.
2-0. Game over.
The man with the square head has probably sent Cheltenham to the championship.
Yep.
God, we've been terrible down the left-hand side.
Sky's barking again. Be right back.
Okay. I'll let this go on for a little bit longer.
Oh my god.
That's a good ball. Well
3-0.
done.
Ryan Broom. Oh my god,
is.
he's missed
Oh,
it.
Cheltenham-
Michael's
Yeah.
going to be happy when he comes back.
Cheltenham's
He's
going
missed
up,
it.
going
Incredible
up. Cheltenham's
volley.
going up.
All good.
Lad, it was 3-0.
Yeah.
It was a volley.
It's 3.
Ryan
Oh, it's
Broom.
3.
Ryan Broom.
Gallister
It was a
with
volley.
a 270 there.
Ryan
270
Broom
cross
square
into a
head.
volley.
Ryan Broom square head.
Oh, Ryan Broom, square head. What a substitution.
It was a
Pogman's
volley.
all alone, all alone. Pogman's all alone.
No,
Oh,
Ryan.
Oh,
No,
oh no.
Man.
If it's not too much to ask for, Ryan, I am dedicating this performance to you, lad.
Finish it. Oh, off the bar.
I mean, you can go look for another club, can't you, Ryan?
You can.
I think I've been doing.
Let's not keep that there. Yeah, that.
Oh my god.
Penalty! It's a penalty!
Is this 4?
It's gonna be 4, I think.
I know
Also,
exactly what I need
We've
to
got
do.
to give it to Squarehead for the hat trick.
Where are we? Where is he? There he is.
That'll do. 25
The
minutes
only
to go.
hat Ryan Broom ever knows because no hat will fit on his head.
Yep.
Oh,
It's
what a save.
He gets
a common,
saved.
I think that's a common feature. Like if a player has scored 2, gets up to take the penalty to score a hat trick, it always gets saved.
Not
It is
giving that.
If a
absolutely
man had
not
scored
ghosted.
that would have been
Hold
fucking
on,
incredible.
I need to grab this dog in.
All good. And that is it confirmed.
Well
Cheltenham
done.
are in the
Cheltenham.
championship.
Cheltenham are in the championship next year.
Welcome to the Championship Club. Got 20 minutes to go over here if you want to check it out.
I'm on my way.
I got the workhorses in now.
Yeah.
Solidly
Tyler.
FM in them here.
Tyler, when you finish your game, just go and have a look at Michael's first goal.
Oh yeah. It is.
It was so
It is one of the goals of all time.
I'll check it out. Pull it back. You got your mates. Pull it back. Well in. I did mean Clarkson in the first place, but you know, I'll take it.
We've got one more final to go to.
No, don't say that.
You gotta remember, South Fulham literally needs 2 goals.
And this is a Premier League side I'm facing.
Okay, I'm sorry. Keep my mouth shut now.
What do I do? What can I do with this? I mean, sure. I see, no. Let's not be silly with it. Sorry, having some issues.
No, 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 no. Maybe give it up,
I did not properly do my my substitute bench for this. Clearly. Oh, unlucky Hughes. No, that's fine. It's all good. We got it. We're in the clear as time stands. That's a good ball. Well done, Ben. Well done, Bergstrom.
Yep.
Well done, Bergstrom.
I can't wait for you guys to see the formation I'm ending this match on. Jesus!
Oh God, is it on a Bristol Rovers special?
Mildly. Gadovanovic. Unlucky.
Oh, what a day at Wembley we've had.
I know.
Come on, Clarkson. Well done.
I think we're gonna go and book
I'm gonna have a bit of I'm gonna have a swig on Aldi's version of Fanta Fruit Twist.
Nice.
Twist.
HD Fantasy Twist, yeah.
Yeah. Vive Twisted Fruits, 0 sugar. Yeah, copyright that.
Well done, Tyler,
Outdone twice.
Lovely stuff.
Right. For Tyler's stream.
So yeah, I don't know if you guys can see my formation.
I'll be able to, because I've dropped out to sort out some stuff.
So the 4 at the back are shifted over to the right. Then you've got Hammer as the left wing back, Clarkson as the DM, Bain as the right centre mid, and then attacking
the regular
mid,
front three.
Iliev. Yeah, it's just
just play like free-form football.
Kinda, yeah.
It was just that first goal from Michael. That was just something special.
You know what? Even though like Broom took the penalty to try and make it 4-0, he wasn't my initial taker that I wanted to put on it.
By the way, Bergstrom got an 8 on that.
Oh, absolute
That's right.
tower. Yeah.
They only had 5 shots on target, for what it's worth. Like, they were not good. I've got Leeds in the final.
Oof.
Stonks.
That's a good player. I've just seen the other bid. Yeah, I will leave that one alone. But he used to play for my Tranmere side.
How much do I get for winning the?
The centre back, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
He was initially on loan.
If I'm not mistaken, I think winning the League One playoff final is my 3rd trophy in Football Manager since we started the sessions.
I mean, like if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
7 saves from Bergstrom. Monstrous. Just monstrous.
Just trying to get some stonks out of Mark Harris.
Yeah. Just to let you guys know, I will be signing off around 10 o'clock again tonight. If that's cool.
Fine. That's fine.
I'll do that. Got him up to 500k.
Nice.
We've got the auction going between MK Dons and Sheffield Wednesday. Do I hear 600k?
Nice. The board has set the initial budgets for next season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have 1.5 million to play with.
Ooh, that's nice. I can't remember what my initial. I'm not sure what my initial finances were at the start of the season. It might have been less than that. Oh yeah, my original budget was 0. I had no money.
The Cheltenham board have announced to the press that they are extremely pleased and surprised at the unexpected promotion Cheltenham have reached. Oh, well, it'll top it all off if
Teasing with you. Here we
the
go.
chairperson decides to actually sell up. Oh, and we received 723k for participating in League One.
I'm just skipping straight through my fucking season review.
Pain
Just
answer
for reading and go, yeah, that happened. Yeah, that happened. Cheers. Yep, that happened. Yep, that happened.
Cheers,
Cheers,
Jeff.
that happened.
Cheers, Jeff.
Oh, I've got 30,000 in the space in the wage budget, plus more once the loans finish. And I'm gonna be sensible with my loans this season, guys.
723k. That helps.
Mike.
Sav.
You know what was my biggest win against?
If you say Cheltenham, I'm gonna throttle you into next week.
It was Cheltenham 4-0.
I'm gonna throttle you into next week.
Well, Michael, if you decide to stick around as Cheltenham manager, you get an opportunity to take your revenge on him when you both come up to the championship.
Oh, shit.
Have you
Oh, shit. Plus, we're going to play Steve as well. Yeah. Oh, for the love of fuck.
Yeah.
This is what you wanted. Sav, what is your initial budget going up, Sav?
If you go to your finances, Sav will tell you your transfer budget. You should have received it by now.
Where's transfer budget?
Go into your finances if you hit L2. And just read. Oh yeah, screenshot. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Michael will have to read it because streaming.
Streaming, yeah.
It's in the chat now.
Oh, that's not a screenshot.
Okay.
That's a photo.
That might be false though, because you are technically that can't be right. Your transfer budget at the moment is 35,000, but you will get more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you've received the email yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll come into effect when we hit June.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Because my next season's minimum guaranteed budget is 500,000.
I'm sure Sophie won't mind if I open up the snacks that we've had prepared for this week. I'm going to tuck it into some freezer dried
Sav, we're waiting
Skittles.
They freeze.
Your budget can't be 500,000 at Prem level.
I'm not in the Prem yet.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, Steve, you've heard me right. Freezer dried Skittles. They are Skittles that have been put in the freezer so that it sucks up all the moisture out of them and it makes them expand.
They have said my minimum budget is 500,000, so I might get more, even if I don't go up.
Fair.
But a little over $1 million is not bad.
Yeah. Man City won the FA Cup. Shocking. No goals from Haaland though, which is actually shocking.
Because he's crap.
I'm not sure.
That's just not true though.
Trophy earned. Goal machine. Your team scored the most goals in the league season.
Nice.
How?
Ladies and gentlemen, Oxford United Salskiva has won Manager of the Year. Thank you very much.
That did come out very drunk.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Why am I imagining somewhere there's like a casket buried underneath the ground of Sav Skiva 1 just banging on it like, hey, I'm still here. Hey, I'm still here.
No, you're not. You're dead.
It's the telltale heart in the floor.
My literal only achievement, Teddy Jenks got the second goal of the season. Or like the second highest goal of the season. Number 2.
One Oxford player has made the League One team of the season.
Ben Davis.
Ben Davis. 2 Cheltenham players. One is obvious.
Alfie May.
Alfie May. And the other one is Ellis Taylor at left wing.
Yep.
Alfie May, top goal scorer. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Asav, where was
Actually,
Tyler Smith in this race for the Golden Boot? Where was Tyler Smith?
He was out for.
He's busy getting promoted.
No excuse. Well, again, it's probably easier. It probably will be quite easy for Alfie May to score 30 goals in a season when he played 49 matches.
Ben Davies has had an amazing season for the Oxfam now. I'll give him that.
You wanted to sell him at the start of the season.
I know, but it was.
It's true.
You literally only wanted to keep him after I said I'll take him from you.
It's also true.
How was Paul Glatzel only a C+ for the dining according to the board? Go on, Sinclair Armstrong was a A+. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's us told.
Valid. Yep.
Would not take him into the
Thoroughly
championship.
chomping on our words.
No, I will not. I'll be a lot wiser going forward. Of course, the pivotal match of my season was the playoff final.
Yeah. That was a fucking huge win. Hold on, I've not seen the finals, so let's have
Go and have a look. And Michael's first goal.
I'm just going to look at all the goals.
Tell me, Tara.
Jesus Christ, that's a one-sided final.
If that first goal.
I'm having a look.
Okay.
Yeah, my best 11 is pretty much how it lined up against Portsmouth.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
Who got that one? Good finish from Broom.
McAtee got it.
McAtee got it.
No. And we're not quite sure why.
Daylight robbery.
I mean, like he could have like just glanced it and took it away from the goalkeeper. You can't have that. Like Luis Garcia was brilliant at it.
The ball does not change trajectory at all, and looks like it completely misses McAtee.
But from our angle, it doesn't look like a deflection.
Hold on, not sideline. Let's have it behind the goal.
Oh yeah, the fans' player of the season for Cheltenham was the man with the square head.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
No, he deflects it. You get behind. You get behind the goal. He gives such a gentle touch away from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I've just seen it on the screen.
Gotcha.
It was an important touch, to be fair.
Oh yeah, it's going straight for the goalkeeper, and he just glances it.
Okay, the chairperson is looking to sell the club indefinitely at the end of next season. I believe that when I see it, you lying sack of shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make.
Done.
The Cheltenham squad have now gone their holiday until
Hey, you're keeping up with the
Somehow,
so.
yeah.
the pre-season training camp is in sunny Bristol, England.
Oh.
Don't rub it in his face.
Yeah, well,
it's the only time I'll fucking see him next season.
Yeah, we'll have a trophy parade around the streets of Bristol.
What trophy, you dick fuck?
Playoff trophy.
You do get a trophy for winning the playoffs. I'm not sure you should. I'm not sure you should count it as a trophy, but like I'm an elitist, so fuck it.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah, Tyler drinks his cup of tea out of a trophy. He's won that many.
My Champions League
I
with
have
Leon.
pizza.
Yeah.
My Champions League.
I have pizza, that's all I've got.
Europa League, Ligue 1, and the French League Cup. all in what, 3 seasons?
Yeah.
Hey, monster.
Didn't you win the Club World Championship as well?
I might have lost the final. You'd have to go back and check.
Yeah.
But that was a
Ryan?
fucking mad trophy.
Mm.
Hey, Ryan,
Yes, Sav, and be very cautious with what you have to say to me.
Bristol Rovers is going to be full of Cheltenham fans just celebrating.
I told you to be very cautious.
I'm making that character in. I am making that character in Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh.
I was being very careful what I said.
I don't think you were.
I could have said worse.
I don't think those words mean what you think they mean.
No, they don't. But, you know, fun.
You know, fam. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're right.
Jesus Christ.
Sav, I hope you get 0 points.
That
You get
was from
relegated
before, Ryan.
and fired again.
That was from before, Ryan.
That's fair. You know what? Fair enough.
Oh, so Begovic is retiring. Thank fuck. On the bottom right
He
corner, it says,
reconsidered it. He heard his manager laugh and spit his coffee all over the window. Fair enough.
Yeah, it says on the bottom there, guys, reconsider retirement triangle button. I can't seem to find the triangle button on this. Yeah.
Sava finds the square button in there, Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Big fan, big fan.
Yep.
Oxford has offered me a new contract. Thank you very much, fam.
Why?
You do know that they've offered you a new contract because it's going to be a nightmare to keep you otherwise. Because you're probably in a good place to like move to a different club,
Yep.
and you have to perform well next season.
Oh yeah.
Well, I say you have to. It's going to be difficult.
It's official.
Okay.
Well done.
I think I am going to be relying on some free transfers and some loans.
Yep.
How do you find?
Loans.
It's Sunday.
Okay.
Anthony Jacola has announced his decision to retire. Fucking finally. So committed spending now slightly above wage budget, but we've got some transfer. Yeah, that's odd. Also, I'm still trying to get rid of people. It's time to move you on, I think. Oh, it's not that high.
I'll work out what
Not gonna
I
get
want
up.
to do there.
Did anyone catch the highlights of the Liverpool friendly today?
Yes.
Yep.
You see the full highlights, but I saw a couple of the goals.
Yeah.
And I will say,
And that shot from Sobbo.
yeah, my favourite two to play up front this season is Jose Firmino. Firmino. Jose Nunes.
He's definitely hit his head, guys.
Yeah, he's had a major
Nunes.
stroke.
Them two, for my team front.
Who was the other one, Staff?
Jose and Nunes.
But we don't play with the front two.
Sure.
Okay. Paul Glatzel is being a bit stubborn and not agreeing to sign a new contract.
Honestly, not a big loss, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he came in and did his bit. He came in for free and did his bit.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Paul
Glatzel.
Glatzel.
Ah.
Like, I can't see him getting anywhere near a decent championship side.
No. I mean, was it worth having around for squad depth?
Like, if his contract is fine, I guess, but I wouldn't put too much into it.
Let's have a look. Let me change the filter.
Oh, well, that's a fucking dickhead move. Louis Barry's got a year extension on his contract, so that changes my plan.
His expires this June as well. So if I lose him, then I've only got Alfie May as my proper striker.
You can 100% get a good striker in on loan.
Yeah.
1,000,000%. Honestly, I'd be taking Soonsuit Bell. I would be the first over to Chelsea and go, hey, Soonsuit Bell, please.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Type 5 for Kellens Watts. Niall Mason is out with a twisted knee, and Vitaly Becker might be back for the final.
Soonsuit Bell is a perfect player for you, Michael.
Just so you know, that's a lot of players injured. That's a lot of defenders injured, sorry. So I might be going into this final with Vitaly Becker on like 1 day's worth of training. And then just like the bare minimum defenders that I've got. Which, love that for me. Love that against a really fucking good attacking side.
I'll come back to that. So you guys always.
Oh, that's going to be another issue trying to get players in because my reputation is that small.
It should increase though now you've been
It'll
promoted.
jump pretty significantly.
Yeah.
That's the thing though, is it gonna increase before June?
Well, that's when the transfer window opens, like officially. I mean, you want to try and make moves as early as possible, but you'll be able to make some moves once it's open. I'm just showing up some contracts for some of my youth players.
Update from the Premier League: City have won the title. Teams relegated: Reading, already confirmed, Brighton, who finished 19th, and Watford.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were already confirmed last session.
No, it was between those two and Bournemouth before it actually came down to it.
David Moyes is the manager of Brighton.
No wonder they got relegated.
Trust me, I can do a better job.
Oh, okay, that changes our plans, Ryan. Ruben Cowell was just given a new contract for 3 years.
Yeah, I was never under any kind of illusion that I was going to get him, I'll be honest.
I had the thought that it might have happened.
Yeah, that's why I was never under any illusions.
You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm in a very unfortunate situation now where, the four other players who look at the same like player pools that I do have, well, pretty much if any one of them offers a contract to a player that I might want, then it's pretty set in stone that I'm not getting them. So
yeah, it'd be difficult to get hold of them.
yeah, bit of a shit situation to be in. I can't lie.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
You know, I'm going to stop worrying about transfers. I've got shit to do.
It's Premier League.
No chance.
If you fancy it, Sav, I can loan you my 16-year-old who's got significant potential.
Nah, walk away from that.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's wait. Let's do the thing and wait.
He's not interested. I think the player you're interested in, Tyler, João Virginia,
Yeah.
just popped up in my inbox saying, "Do you want to make an offer for him?" Hit approach to sign. He is not interested.
I am running very short on funds, so I'm going to have to wait until next season.
Stav.
What's he done?
What did you do, Sav?
Offered 31.5 million to buy Judson Bell.
Where are you getting that money?
Why is he fucking...
Sav, what are your finances? You took a picture of them before.
Yeah, I did.
Was it over 31.5 million?
No, I just backed out of that. It was stupid.
You do this all the time, though. It's just...
Oh.
It's not
when
the
he
first
said
time we've
learn from
out.
mistakes. Fucking hell, this guy's in the championship before me.
Ha.
Ha.
Yeah, ha.
Suddenly, everything's tense because everyone's doing transfer stuff, and I'm like, got a playoff final here.
Yeah.
No, I'm ready to see that playoff. I am ready for that.
Hoover up whatever scraps I can get. But yeah, to be fair, I don't even know if I need other players. I've got hopefully a good pressing forward coming in. Another option. I've got the players that make up what I need. Just need to, not fuck it up 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I think what you need is just like a difference in attack. By and large, your team plays really well. It just needs to push those statistics over the top with some differences and some ways to make your fucking opponent think. That's fair enough.
Might as well take him off me shortlist now.
Fair enough. Did not realising I was challenging with Benfica for a centre mid. Yeesh. Harry Leonard's getting one match and then getting Player of the Month feels very weird.
Yeah. They probably base that on the average rating, even though it's one game.
Yeah, exactly. The game has not thought this through.
Nope.
Kenny, however, was just Player of the Month.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, nicely done for him.
And to be fair, Johnny Kenny has been just kind of sick.
Yeah.
Now, what a signing he's been. Hold on, is Becca back?
I want my Becca back.
Becca back, ribs. I want my Becca back, ribs.
Confirmed, Better Manager is a cannibal.
Confirmed. Aaron Presley pressing forward with the most suited name for a pressing forward ever. It's even spelled with 2 S's and that, everything. Joining Bristol Rovers next season. And
good
Mark Harris on his way to Sheffield Wednesday for a cool $500,000.
Oh, that's a good little sell.
Yeah.
Brought him in for nothing. 1 year later, when he does, half business for you, gives you $500,000.
Yeah. Yeah, he was perfectly adequate, and he was one of my highest wage earners as well, despite being a rotational option. So I was like, yeah, let's look to move you on.
That is perfectly valid. That's a good move.
Yep.
That's not going to work.
Is he back?
They're still going to be either in the red or barely out of the red by the time the fucking next season starts, but hey.
I mean, I don't want to, but I have to go for this.
Aaron Presley coming in does mean that Colm Whelan signing was not great, though.
Was like too much for you, Tyler?
What?
The prospect of playing Premier League football too much for you?
What the... Wait.
What?
What are we
Where's
talking
Bergstrom?
What? Wait, don't tell me is low and ended.
No.
Okay.
Is he on international duty?
Oh.
He's on international. He's literally traveling to Finland.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no way.
Oh, that is fucking pain.
Oh, no.
Who's your backup?
Ben Killip.
Yeah, Brandon Cooper joined up there, yeah.
I am just going to delay that one.
Congrats on the centre back.
I'm just holding off on that one. That one's a delay.
If I was Burton, I'd rather lose my first choice goalkeeper than my manager on Championship playoff final day.
I mean, yes, there's that. But holy shit, that fuck me.
No, when that first choice goalkeeper is Lucas Bergstrom.
Yeah.
You know. You can see the whole pitch like a fucking drone picture from above, so, you know. The myth of Bergstrom is he just keeps getting taller.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Tyler, good luck. Good luck.
Jesus Christ, the amount of these players that I took to the Premiership in like the PC save that I've got. Also, people out here going, "Who the fuck is Ben Killip?"
We're back at Wembley. We're back at Wembley.
Holy shit!
Will you see Burton?
Oh my god.
There's
Back in a minute, gang.
I will let you know that Ben Killip
Don't
is not very good.
Oh no.
Ben Killip is the guy that I brought in just to make sure that if
You
Bergstrom
had a
wasn't
goalkeeper?
yes, yeah, literally brought in for this occasion.
Just didn't expect it to be
As
in
it
a fucking
happens.
playoff
Yes.
final. That is comedy.
The fact that they managed to keep Roja in the fucking championship infuriates me. Well done.
Good luck from what?
Hughes. Oh, James, that works as well. Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that one coming.
Oh shit.
Who's jumping in?
Maybe Sav. Oh yeah, it's going for me.
Oh, it's going. Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, yeah. That might explain it.
Welcome back.
All these guys, I jump and reach, that's it. Nothing of real importance.
I was honestly very concerned that Killip was going to miss that catch then, you know.
There was a flicker of doubt. That's the ball. You're going to have a go. Oh, come on.
Unfortunate.
Was the right move, though.
Right, I
Yeah.
currently got 2 loan offers on the table, hoping to get a response back.
Goes from bad to worse.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Is that Tomashkov injured?
Yep.
Major one, like, or not?
Sorry?
Major injury looking like, or
It's a light and he had to come off. So it's just one of those where
yeah.
I'm not sure it'd be worth him being on there and like being.
Yeah. Good
Killip.
save. Yep, forgot his name for a minute, I can't lie.
You know what? That is perfectly fine.
Fair, I think so your players. That's it, yeah, like, well, it looks, I mean, Ben.
You know?
What the fuck is that?
Just took it off his own keeper.
I'm joining
it
the
worked.
Sometimes-
match.
Sometimes you just do that. You know, make sure you keep it safe. I can see plenty of problems with what's going on, and not a whole lot I can do about it. Well in.
Well done, James.
Good take.
Oh,
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
First shot on target.
That's upsetting. Hughes does do that way too often, where he comes way too far forwards.
Is he just on defend, like, or do you have him on stopper, maybe?
I have him on defend.
Hmm.
It's just something that he does, where he just pops forwards like a couple of yards, and he lets the defender creep in behind. It's a terrible touch. That's not helpful.
Oh, Paul, that's poor.
That is really poor. Oh, that's a great ball.
Well saved.
Gillup's doing work. Fair play to him.
Yeah, he's hard to.
Yeah.
Is he your sub goalkeeper?
Yes.
Not your main one.
Main one's Bergstrom. I don't know how you could miss him.
What the fuck am I gonna do to get out of this?
Jesus.
Nothing better.
You just need like
Good take. Let's get the
a
hell out
little
of
bit
me.
of luck. You need a little bit of luck because you have know how to sniff.
Yeah. Like the real killer in all of that is not having Temeshnikov on there.
I think you missed him.
Yeah.
Gotta go for it. Let's see.
Go on, you're on
Really?
your own. You're on your own.
I'm not sure that I'm not sure that means what you think it means. Unlucky. For what it's worth, still in it, but
Yeah.
Needs to start creating.
yeah,
There's 20 minutes to go.
unlucky.
Oh, I mean,
Well, it's a nightmare that they brought on Nato. Like, imagine being able to bring on Wilfred Nato as a sub in the championship playoff
Yeah,
final.
he's quite good.
that was not the animation I was expecting with that save.
Just pushed it away. That's just all he could do. Push it away.
Yeah.
that's entirely fair. Well, that's poor.
Ah.
Like, I didn't think I had the quality to go up, but fuck me, it would have been fun to find out.
Let's you give to the goal time. It would have been interesting to see you in the Prem.
Like, losing Mason, having Becker unfit, then losing to Mezhnikov halfway through the match.
And not have your first choice goalkeeper. You were pretty much...
Bergstrom as well.
Yeah.
The Bergstrom being the obvious one, but...
It was already set up to fail from before the match even started.
Yeah.
To say it's unfair is an understatement.
It is what it is. It is the game.
Leeds shouldn't really be in the Championship anyway, given the quality of their side.
They were relegated to IRL, so, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I am jealous of the players that they kept, though. Like Roja.
Completely forgot about that Bamford.
Like, when I joined Leeds, you know, after Chamir on the PC save, had to sell Roja straight away. He was not interested in playing for me.
Was that when you was at Lyon?
No. It was when I was at Leeds in the other save. I started the Chamir. Welcome to the conversation, Seth.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank him.
Please stop thanking so many people for fucking up.
You might think it's a good trait to thank people, South, but sometimes...
That is what it is. Not even their fault. Like, I can't even blame them.
And the fact that they brought on Levi Colwell as well in the second half.
Yeah, again, just as a substitute.
Yeah.
Levi Colwell.
If they didn't want to give you any more of a difficult task to score a goal.
Yeah, the game just went, fuck him in particular.
Loan offer accepted.
Latvian goalkeeper killer makes Burton debut. And the headlines.
Early assessments on a loan move that I might be getting for next season.
Gives a name.
Well, the loan's been accepted. Just need to fully confirm it. But I'm looks like I'm
asking for his name.
Ben Woodburn.
Ben Woodburn.
Yeah.
Seriously?
I'm asking for his name.
Like, I know Ben Woodburn. Signed him for Charlton, I believe. I was ready, apparently.
Well, I had him up for a second, but then we...
Bruised ankle. Fuck me.
Oh god, he's still up on my scout report. Is he going to be decent enough for the championship though?
Did you? Yeah, he's a championship player, but he's kind of lower end.
Yeah.
It also depends on what you want to do with him.
He's probably going to be, depending on who else I bring in on loan or free transfers. He's going to be
he's 100% alone.
You got a lot of flexibility.
Yeah. Like
he'll do bits.
He'll be fine, but he wouldn't be my first choice for a loan.
No. I won't. I don't think I'll rely on him. I'm just bringing him in because I do.
I would hold up then. I would hold that one up.
Yeah, because as it stands, the players I only have to play on the wing, who aren't loan signings, are Ellis Taylor and Ryan Broom. Although I've made loan bid rejected. Fine. For another player, striker.
Nikola Iliev won Championship Player of the Year.
Oh, good for him.
Well done, Iliev.
I was about to say there's a championship team available, but like they're not because it just hasn't updated yet because Wigan 23rd, so it got relegated.
Bergstrom.
So I can join them and stay in League One if I want.
Bergstrom won the Championship Golden Glove as well.
Yeah.
And
Can't think why.
Bergstrom was in Team of the Year.
Can't think why.
On the competitions part,
you know what?
My, tab,
I've just been given
updated the board expectation for mid-table. Like season's over, guys. Like chill.
I've been given my budget.
Yep.
I've been given my budget, and I'm already going to make my first move with it.
Oh, he doesn't want to share. He's keeping his cards to his chest.
Apparently.
Before I sign off, guys, when are we all thinking for the next possible session? For me, I don't think it'll be tomorrow, but I think in the next couple of days, maybe Wednesday.
I'll be free Wednesday.
Tricky for me because I'm on my late week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
I can do Wednesday. Definitely can't do Tuesday because of Amy's party.
Yeah.
Because of the birthday. But yeah, can do Wednesday. I'm pretty sure.
Let me just double check.
So, would you like to know my budget?
Please.
5.25 million.
Fucking hell.
That's a bag and a half.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my first signing is going to be to make Mihajlo Ivanovic permanent.
Mm.
Nice.
1.1 million. And there should be no problems with his work permit.
Well worth it. Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do Wednesday. I'm on a late finish.
That's okay.
That is fine.
I'll do that.
Thursday potentially, but that's a 8:20 finish, so it would only be a short session anyway.
That's fine.
Yeah, this week's just a no-go for me. I'll be brutally honest.
That is fine.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Maybe on the weekend for me because I can do evenings after work and I'll be finished looking after the dogs by then. Hopefully, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, if it's okay with you guys, I am going to hop off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool,
Right.
cool.
I'll catch you guys next time.
Later.
Yeah, just soon. Yeah, my stream there as well.
Love you.
Tyler, hard luck in the playoff.
It's all fine. I will see you in the championship.
Yes, see you in the championship. Ryan, I'll see you in one league or another.
Well, you just may not see me again. Like at this point, let's be honest.
Well, the League One's all yours if you really want it. I'll see you guys next time.
Yep.
Bye.
Yeah. Catch you later.
I am going to stick around and Yeah, I'm going to stick around and do some free transfers. That might be off stream. How many people have gone? Is everyone gone?
Michael.
No,
still
okay.
here.
Sorry, you're very quiet.
Who?
Just all of us. I mean, once he left, it was just only Tyler talking. So, but yeah.
Yeah. Just for everyone's sake, later stream. We will get back to you when we get back to you later.